Hey there fellow adventurers, it's your Highland Hiker here, and today we are swapping hiking boots for museum slippers, with a twist. But if you think museums are all dusty exhibits and hushed voices, you haven't experienced the wonderfully wacky world of Glasgow's Kelvingrove Art Gallery and Museum. Get ready for dinosaurs, floating heads, and a whole lot of Scottish quirkiness. Let's explore. If you think museums are stuffy temples of boredom, you haven't been to Glasgow's Kelvingrove Art Gallery and Museum. This grand red sandstone giant, planted squarely in Kelvingrove Park, is the sort of place where you might expect to find dinosaur skeletons battling taxidermied lions amongst priceless paintings. And you wouldn't be far off. Kelvingrove, in true Glasgow fashion, is a gloriously unhinged experience. Its history is as quirky as the exhibits themselves. You see, the original Kelvingrove Museum wasn't intended for highbrow art and ancient relics. Nope, it started life as a glorified warehouse for Glasgow's massive 1888 International Exhibition. A sort of Victorian-era World's Fair stuffed with curiosities. Once the crowds left, the city found itself with a rather large empty building and a whole lot of leftover stuff. The solution? Turn it into a museum, of course. Of course, the Victorians weren't ones for subtle displays. Instead of going minimalistic, they crammed Kelvingrove to its elegant rafters with anything they could get their hands on. And so, the museum was born in a glorious hodgepodge of dinosaurs, mummies, medieval armour, and the odd stuffed elephant named Sir Roger. Oh, and let's not forget the floating human heads, an art installation guaranteed to either thrill or haunt, depending on your tolerance for the bizarre. Kelvingrove really hit its stride when they built the current Spanish Baroque masterpiece in 1901, yet somehow they didn't lose the original chaotic spirit. It's the kind of place where you find priceless Rembrandt paintings hanging next to displays of vintage bagpipes. No other museum in the world would dare pull that off, but Kelvingrove does it with a cheeky aplomb. Here's the thing, Kelvingrove isn't just a museum, it's a time machine, a cabinet of curiosities, and an eccentric uncle's attic, all rolled into one. It's where art, history, and the downright weird collide in its spectacular burst of energy. Even if you're not a museum person, odds are Kelvingrove will charm the socks right off you. Just be prepared for the unexpected. Or better yet, expect the unexpected. That's where the fun lies. And there you have it, the Kelvingrove Museum. Proof that history and art can be seriously fun, and sometimes seriously weird. If you ever find yourself in Glasgow, this place is a must-see. It might not be a mountaintop, but trust me, it's a climb worth taking for a totally different kind of view. So, if you've enjoyed this museum adventure, hit that like button, subscribe to the Highland Hiker for more unconventional explorations, and let me know in the comments, what's the strangest thing you've ever seen in a museum? Until next time, remember, the most interesting discoveries sometimes lie off the beaten path.